we're gonna have to go around this trap because I've given him all the time in the world and he still hasn't managed to disarm it.
Now, if you tell them to walk, is it one of those, oh, you told me to walk there, and they'll just run over the trap?
They will, they will do that.
God.
It's a little bit awkward. I found a guy called, some weird name. What was that? Helig of something?
Helig of Thenin, I think it was.
Anyway,
and there's a Revenant.
They're spotting me, so I'm thinking Revenants sound bad, but he sounds like a guy who would chat to you and then attack with his whole group of Revenants. So I'm going to bring everyone up as if there's a battle about to start and try and not walk on this trap, but it's obviously always.
Let's see if we manage
awkward.
it.
Oh,
nope.
Shit. Well, I think maybe I just decided Edda would break it because I think I might rest anyway.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's a weird. I've never seen that trap before, so I just wanted to check that it does damage if you stand in it and then walk out of it. Sometimes
a malignant cloud.
Sometimes you just need to learn the game a little bit, and so sometimes I don't know if you did this occasionally, but I sometimes did this in XCOM and things like this. I would just do something stupid, and just to check whether it actually did that stupid thing or not. So we're going to get into chat here once this stealth wears down. Helig of Thane. He's a wrinkly old.
Who disturbs Helig's work?
Creepy kind of gurgly man.
Oh, sorry. Rattles and gurgles like a dragon. Who disturbs Helig's work?
He's like a fish man. That's right.
Yeah.
So he looks like he's an animancer or doing some genetic work down here. Anyway, I just said I'm exploring. I don't want any trouble, mate.
And he said, yeah, no problem.
I'm just here with my zombies.
Just chilling.
So I'm going to raid his place, obviously, just have a look around, see if he's got anything. I guess I assumed that this would be the quest, right, that I was looking for, but it's not.
Is he literally just hanging out down here?
Yeah, I guess he must be some sort
play.
of side quest or just likes it down here. But I found a secret, so let's snag it. A potion of iron skin.
A potion that shall go unused.
Well, I would like to use them, and I will endeavour to use them. I think that if a potion saves you a 15-minute reload, it's worth using, right? My time is... Oh, shit. Shit. I managed to disarm it somehow.
Well done.
Now, there's going to be more traps down here, but...
Of course.
I'm just going to fucking...
Oh, a gun!
A crappy gun, yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, well...
No!
Well... I still have yet to rest, so I figure we go, all the traps covered. I found a little bit of look at that, 400
just
smackers,
copper. Just chilling.
400 smackers just chilling in a grave. I mean,
those zombies are not good at finding money.
How much money do you think you need in the afterlife, P-Flax? You know,
none.
Well, it depends, doesn't it? A lot of people believe that they would take everything to the afterlife with them. They'd take their wife, wouldn't they? And their lots of people.
Yeah, but
I
wouldn't equate my wife with money. I mean, it's not
No. But they consider it to be like something that they would need in the afterlife.
Yeah, but it's a bit of a shit afterlife if you can. Like, if it's the afterlife, and they just say, oh, it's just like regular life, but it's the afterlife. You'll still need all your stuff. So
yeah.
So what's in it for me? The whole point of most afterlives is they're kind of like, don't worry, everything's going to be all right.
Well, no,
but instead it's like, you can still be poor and have a shit time of it in the afterlife.
Well, you never know. Like, you might as well prepare. That's what the Terracotta Army was all about. That's what do you remember? Because he built himself an entire army of statues to take to the afterlife. Now, I mean, that's a little bit strange, isn't it? Because they'd still be statues in the afterlife, surely. They wouldn't necessarily come to life.
No, I guess they come to life.
It's a funny old...
I mean, at this point, you can write your own rules. Nobody knows. You can just say, if you've got a statue, it comes to life in the afterlife. But you're preparing
for all, contingencies, aren't you?
That's why I've got a statue of Scarlett Johansson, just in case. Got an army of statues of Scarlett Johansson.
And she's going to be buried with you. They're going to be buried with you.
Actually, I'm more of a Jennifer Lawrence fan these days, I'd say. She is... I would marry J. Law if the opportunity ever arose, and say Mrs. F was cool with it, or, we parted ways.
Yeah.
Then J. Law would be my second choice.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's good to know. I mean, she is...
Just putting that out there. If she's
great.
Watching this, Jennifer, get in touch. Have your people call my people. My people in this case will be Lewis. So call Lewis.
That's right. I'll
just say.
I'm not sure you should trust me with something so important.
What are you going to? You're not going to nick her out from under me. If she's into me, she's into me. She's not going to be like, I'll just be into the first English man I speak to.
I think she's quite tall as well. I think that because you're 6 foot something, and I think
I'm 6 foot.
She'd probably go for you.
So you're thinking,
yeah,
that's literally it. That's all a woman looks for is a height requirement. She's like a roller
probably
coaster.
shorter than her, and therefore
they're like a roller coaster. You must be this high to ride Jennifer Lawrence.
A tall woman. So anyway, I found this stupid guy down here. I decided that since I'd picked up 400 copper out of a flipping just a hole in the wall, I'd give him it and say,
him the money.
Good luck. Because I thought he might give me a reward. Now sometimes they do, and do you know what? He fucking only gone and gave me some gloves, didn't he? He only gone and gone.
He only bloody gone and gave us the bloody gloves, innit?
Well, I mean, that blew my mind that I actually ended up with that. And look what they do. Plus 20% to crit. Oh, it's pretty good, isn't it? So
baby.
That is going to go straight onto, I don't know, us?
His hands?
Bam. Look at that. Critical spell damage. That's what it's all about. The crit pyroblast.
It is.
I tried to drag it out of... so something's happening at our flipping keep.
Hey, we did our minor thing. Kana is our chanter.
Yeah, he's a weird-looking frog man or something, isn't he? He looks weird.
You know, the weird thing is that I remember in the comments when we did these videos, people were like, I cannot believe they're dropping the chanter just because they don't understand how it works. But it's really good. We were like, what is this guy just standing here singing? I mean, come on, let's get someone in who does things. But apparently it's really powerful.
Really? Oh, well, who cares? Do you know what?
Yeah.
I don't play. I don't rock like that. I don't roll like that. It's got the way I play is I take my favourites, and if it's harder, fuck it. Like it'll be harder. Yeah. That's how I roll. If it's got to be harder, good. You know, I don't mind.
We like a challenge.
I'm here just to play the game, and if that makes it harder or easier, I don't know, and I don't care either. So yeah, this guy gave us some gloves. I got confused about where they went, but picked it up. There's a lot of lore in this game, a lot of story stuff to read, which I'm going to sort of try and... when I do the single player, I'm going to try and just get a grasp of the vague theme of it.
Look at all that fucking reading.
And just in case you want a summary, I'll try and be able to give you an idea of roughly where we are.
Okay.
At any point. So if you are confused about what we're doing somewhere or whatever. Oh, look, I found some camping supplies.
Camp it up and then pick up those supplies.
To camp. Now, this is the new camping UI mechanic.
Ooh.
So if you level up survival, which Sagani is the only one who has any of, you can choose a special bonus that you get when you wake up. So obviously Durrance doesn't have any survival, apparently, so he doesn't even get a bonus. But Sagani could pick like a million. She has these racial accuracy bonuses as well. So we're obviously fighting oozes, which are primordial. So maybe if she picks that,
primordial,
she'll do bonus damage or whatever. Which is something which is quite interesting because you might be in like a human place, you know, where you're only fighting humans. You could pick. Actually, I don't think there is a racial to kill humans, but you get the idea.
Yeah, I get it.
It could be handy. So there you go. A free camp. Now
camp
is what you're looking for, isn't it? So we lost nothing. We're back to full strength. That's exactly what we were dreaming of. And I'm just going to keep wandering around, stealthing around the rest of this dungeon, see if I can. Just because I don't like to skip stuff, you know. I like to get a good amount of coverage across the whole place. You know, it's all about covering every nook and cranny, making sure I've not missed anything. And
the fear of missing out on something cool.
Yeah.
Or a dank spore, the dankest of spores.
It looks incredible. It's a giant mushroom. And of course, this is the kind of thing that you'd find down in these murky catacomby bits. So we're just going to, I think, probably lob a fireball at him or something. I'm not sure who's going to open.
I don't think fungus doesn't like fire.
My default entry is to roll a flame ball at him. Of course, that has a chance
totally
of hitting
hit your friend.
It's fine. He dodged it. So I think... Oh, my God. So one of the things that I've got a little bit of a problem with at the moment is that opening combat from stealth is a bit funny. Also, I lost control of Pyrion Fluis here. He got confused. And so I was trying to click on him and I couldn't. And so...
he is actually confused. I thought you were just making up for it, but
no,
he actually is confused.
Look, I can't control him or do anything or take it or do anything. He's just... he's not an enemy. I can target him.
Right.
But,
it's those spores, man. They get into your brain.
yeah.
That's
So I think I
another
got spored by that thing. It's lob a fireball. No, wait, lob a fireball's too far. So yeah, all of my guys now have a second wind ability, which is basically a one-time heal. So once per rest, they can heal the endurance in the fight, which actually, do you know what? It was needed, because sometimes, you know, you'd start a fight, you'd get hit, and bam, you're instantly, like, almost dead. And you didn't really want to, use all your heals. So the second wind is just a nice thing. Anyway, I'm going to lob some spells and have my wizards do that. So that's the new lightning bolt.
Oof! Zap!
Does a good amount of damage. 37 shock damage. There's the rolling boulder. Off it goes.
Off it goes.
Hopefully it won't come back
might even
and
hit a thing.
stab me in the back. Sometimes I just lob these things just hope for the best.
Just to see.
Yeah. So I haven't actually put any of these guys on auto yet. But when oh shit.
Oh Jesus wept.
So this is sometimes what can happen. I think what happened here was I managed to pull the rest of the entire dungeon. I think Edda is leashed to, or at least engaged with that troll, so he can't move away from it. But he has got this ability called Into the Fray, which pulls stuff close. So he pulled the troll close, and hopefully those spawlings will stay fairly tightly packed, and I can just
we need a big spell here.
Start like bombing them. So I've got Durance casting Pillar of Faith. Mrs. Flax is just going to carry on as normal. I'm going to have Aloth try and finish off this dank spore on his own. I'm going to have Pyrion Fluis drop a fireball, hopefully, on this huge pack of stuff. Which hopefully
it's never going to land in time. Might catch those ones at the back, actually.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Do it.
Bam. Boom. Crunch. Look at that.
Nice.
It set a lot of mushrooms on fire, which I think
Look at their little faces. They look... the fire! Like one at the top.
But there's a troll coming around the back here, which is not what I want. And look, they're all just surrounding us. I guess Edda and that can't... They just can't... So I'm putting a shield up on Pyrion Fluis as a sort of emergency measure. And I'm thinking about trying to dazzle them, maybe, but it's not a very big AoE, is it? Dazzle.
Yeah, look at that.
It's
like one dude. Dazzled.
So I'm kind of thinking this dank spawn needs to die. So I'm just going to let Aloth punch that down, and Pyrion Fluis is going to flame this whole side of the map. Oh,
oof!
That.
Close.
A big
I think you got
breath.
one.
I think
the Spawlings are just running
they
about.
They fucking ran away from that though. They saw the fire coming and they were like, "We're having none of that." I'm thinking about doing a mirror image. So mirror image will make me less easy to hit.
Oh, look at that!
And now I've got all my little mirror guys.
Yeah. Oof.
Let's drop a lightning bolt.
That's the spell right there. That is the spell right there.
Along with alleyway. Boom. Okay, so I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like I've hit a lot of my things that I needed to hit.
Yeah. You hit that Spalling right at the back there with the lightning bolt as well. Look, he's trying to
65 damage it crit him for.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Trying to get his head down there to get in there with the lightning bolt.
So yeah, I never really know what Pyrion Fluis' special abilities do, but we're just gonna carry on, like just
casting every spell you've got
as best we can. I really just need to take down this flipping dank spore over here, though. I really want to just get rid of it. Okay, there you go. It's out of the way.
He's done.
So that's going to stop, because if that gets one of us confused or whatever, suddenly that is a real mess. But Pyrion Fluis is actually down, I think, and so is Durance. So they've actually died in this melee. Or they're about to die, and there's very little I can do about it.
The tanks are very tanky, though. Look at that. They've hardly taken any damage.
They're good, aren't they? They seem to be well equipped. Sagani, I just realised, is
right
at the back, just shooting stuff, which is kind of where she needs to be, right?
Yeah.
But that's probably where our wizard should be, rather than up here, just fucking getting wrecked. It feels like the wizard spells are fairly... I feel like with wizards, though, I always want to deal with the guys at the back. With them, almost like in Dota.
The range on the spells is pretty... Oof, he gave it to that Spalling there.
Didn't he? Look at his cast speed as well. Like, his cast speed is super fast. Look at that.
Yeah, it is.
He's just tidying these up. I'm really impressed with Aloth here. He just casts 3 magic missiles.
Oof.
Damage on that troll. It's pretty nice.
I think you got to deal with these trolls.
But it looks like... Do you know what?
Yeah, no, you're doing all right. You got this.
This is a good fight.
You got this. Yeah, you got this. It's a big fight. we were surprised by the volume of baddies that jumped at us all at once.
I feel like I feel like my strategy is often that the spellcasters are a lot worse, and so I want to get rid of those if I can.
Yeah, no, I always do that too.
And fortunately, there hasn't been too many in this fight. I mean, it's a little bit like Dota, though. I was trying to say in that you
want to deal with the
it's best to kill Dazzle before you kill Bristleback.
100%. Yeah, we always forget. I think there is a tendency to just go for the biggest target, and it's almost always the wrong inclination.
You know, because you think, well, look, if I right-click on this guy who's running in straight away, I can get like 2 auto attacks off. You know, it's really efficient. Whereas actually, what you want to sort of do is, or you know, I could burn the stun on him. You know, and I can cast all my spells on that guy who's right there. But he's built to just eat that of the guy who runs in first. And sometimes if you kill him, you know, it's the wrong thing to do. And the other danger, of course, the classic danger of Dota is that you get someone low. Okay, like you get Bristleback low, and you think, oh, I can finish him, and then you can't, and then you lose the fight because of that. You know,
everybody's zooming after the one guy. Yeah, you kind of tunnel vision on people when their health bar gets low. And
that's right.
So I do like there are some heroes that are set up to exploit that.
So I think I've probably cleared out most of this area. I don't think there's going to be too many more spores. So I just ran Durance at him like a maniac, and hope for the best.
They can tank a lot of damage.
I mean,
they took look at their health. He's hardly. I mean, him and Mrs. Flax just literally take it all. They can take so much damage.
There's a lot of skeletons down here, which is obviously the last guys who encountered the dank spores, hoping for some real good
dank loot,
real good kush.
Kush.
Is that what it's called?
I think so. You've been talking to Barry.
I mean, I am lucky that I just find this stuff, but maybe there's this stuff everywhere, and I just don't realise. Maybe. So, man, it's good to be back.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this. This is good. This is way easier just watching you do it and talking about it afterwards.
Let's take a little break.
Because otherwise you're kind of like, what should we cast here? And then it's like, let's cast, you know, we kind of debate stuff. Whereas this, it's just happening. It's good.
Yeah. So our strongholds on track. Yeah, we'll take a little break. We'll be back in a minute.